Oh my god. What has happened? Guys, I was literally just in the shower. You can kind of see my hair is wet. And Adrian Wojciechowski reports that Blake Griffin, out of all people, was just traded to the Pistons, out of all teams. How does this make sense right now? I am at a loss for words. I gotta look up exactly what the trade was. Like, I know Tobias Harris was involved. I know Avery Bradley in a first, and I think Boban was involved. So yeah, the Clippers sent Blake Griffin, one of the best power forwards in the league, top five no doubt, arguably number three. If you put Davis and Green over him, you might put Aldridge. I don't think you can put Porzingis over, but you could. But anyways, he's a top five power forward, all-star type player, and they just signed him to $30 million a year. This past offseason, they were moving on from Chris Paul. It looks like they were going to move on from DeAndre Jordan, and they were going to give Blake Griffin the keys to the franchise. They were going to rebuild with him, building around him. And then they trade him out of, like, he has not come up in, like, reports ever. Like, I don't think anybody has heard that he was going to get traded. It was all DeAndre Jordan. It was all Lou Williams. And it's Blake Griffin, out of all players, gets traded. So it was Blake Griffin is being sent to the Detroit Pistons for Avery Bradley, Tobias Harris, Boban Marjanovic, a first-round pick and a second-round pick. The first-round pick has a protection from picks 1 to 4 this year. Pistons are getting the top 4 picks this year. 1 to 4 next year. I doubt that happens. 1 to 4 in 2020, and it's unprotected in 2021 after that. And then Detroit sending their 2019 second-round pick. And I think the Clippers are also sending Bryce Johnson and Willie Reed in the trade, which were basically throw-ins. But my boy Bryce Johnson from UNC coming up in trade talks. But if I'm gonna give a quick grade here, the Pistons are huge winners. I think that the Clippers, you could have done so much more with Blake Griffin. You're getting a first-round pick that, maybe they know what they're doing. I don't know who the GM is there at the top of my head. Maybe he knows what he's doing, and maybe that pick's going to be good in a couple years, and there's going to be that next, Ben Simmons or LeBron prospect that they're going to grab, but I don't think they could see into the future. You're getting Tobias Harris, who's having a good season, but he's going to help you win games. He's locked up for, I think, 2 years minimum. You already have kind of the similar player in Gallinari, but I guess you could play Harris at the power forward position. And you're adding Avery Bradley, who's an expiring deal, which I don't know if they're going to want to bring back. He's going to ask for a lot of money, and you're going to really throw all your eggs into one basket right there on someone that's kind of a one-dimensional player. Not really the best scorer. Obviously, he's known for his amazing defense, but do you really want to throw a max deal at this guy who's been dealing with a groin injury this year? And you already have Lou Williams, Austin Rivers on roster, but you already have all these guys. You have the other Williams on the roster. And now you have a bunch of shooting guards. I just hope that Lou Williams is on his way out now, because you could try to get some value for him. But you're getting a first-round pick, which I thought you could have, traded. See, this is what I don't get with teams. Yeah, when you trade in the middle of the regular season, it's hard to, because salary cap has to work out and stuff like that. But why don't you make trades on draft? And you could have literally traded Blake Griffin to any of the top 5 picks in this year's draft. I'm sure Cleveland would have traded the Brooklyn pick for Blake Griffin and done something with Kevin Love. I'm sure the Hawks, if they got the 5th pick, they would have done it for Blake Griffin and, Lou Williams or something like that. If you would have done this with, the Hornets, they probably would have. Teams would give up a top 5 pick, but you have no certainty where this pick is. And Griffin, who's, 27, 28, 27, I think, and you have Drummond, who's, 24? That front court's going to win games for a while. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what the Clippers are thinking. Maybe you Clippers fans know something I don't. I know Blake might have had some bad relationships, but was it enough to trade him? Was it really? You had DeAndre Jordan, who came up in trades. I'm just so astonished. And you're getting Boban Marjanovic, who's not on a great contract either. And you're getting only 1 first-round pick for Blake Griffin. Wow. This is so random, too. I want to see if you, tweeted anything else. I don't think so, but wow. Yeah, this was reported 13 minutes ago. I see, the alert from ESPN, when I come out of the show. What the heck? I give a A+ grade to the Pistons, who are, I'm pretty sure they're in a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference right now. I'm going to double-check that. But you have Reggie Jackson. I guess this is free Luke Kennard now. Everyone's got to hop on the Luke Kennard bandwagon, former Duke Blue Devil. But I know a lot of people like Luke Kennard. Small forward, are they going to start Stanley Johnson there, right? Off the top of my head. Maybe Reggie Bullock, who's been playing pretty decent, might start. I know Pistons fans would know more than me. But they are, they're currently the 9th seed. Never mind. They were a lot worse than I thought they were. But I see they make the playoffs now. I think they're going to pass Philly. They'll probably pass Indiana. You're adding a top 5 power forward along with a top 6, top 7 center, or even you can argue a top 3, top 4 center playing this year. wow, a Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond frontcourt is literally just going to be a filthy thing. I'm just excited. I just hope Reggie Jackson can benefit off this. I hope maybe Stanley Johnson can somehow benefit off this. And Van Gundy will probably benefit off this a lot. Pistons fans, I would enjoy this trade. Like, I don't know what they're saying on Twitter so far. I kind of just pressed record quickly. I have class in like 30 minutes. I'm going to try to get this up for you guys today. It might be my only upload. But this is crazy. We see Blake Griffin. I'm also probably going to have a Blake Griffin rebuild out tomorrow, so I'm just going to put that out there. But you guys got to let me know what you guys thought of this trade. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to try to maybe find some reports on Twitter that maybe explain this to me, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, I think they won the trade, the Pistons. That's tremendous value for Blake Griffin, who is signed for 5 more years. That brings him to 32, 33. He shouldn't regress that much by then. And if anything, yeah, you're paying him a lot of money, but I don't know. I think this is a dumb trade for the Clippers. If you were going to move him, I would say you move him on draft night where you can actually get more maybe picks and young players, and teams can take on the big salary that you gave him. But you're giving up like a top 5 power forward in the league, hands down. Him and he can spread the floor. Not the best 3-point shooter, but he definitely could get it done. That's going to be, him and Drummond are going to be such a nice compliment to each other. I'm just trying to see what else is everyone saying on Twitter. But I don't know. But if you're the Clippers now, do you keep DeAndre Jordan, or is he on the way out too? I heard that they were going to talk about a contract, which is dumb. I made a video, which is funny, 2 days ago saying one player from each team that the team would never trade, and it was Blake Griffin that I said for the Clippers, and he was traded 2 days later. But we never heard that Blake Griffin was going to be traded, so this makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't at all. Now you better trade. I think they should definitely trade DeAndre Jordan and Will Williams. You tank your pick, you get, I don't know, you try to get that Brooklyn pick ASAP. That's what you do now. I don't care if you have to give up on DeAndre Jordan and Will Williams. You have to get that Brooklyn pick ASAP. They are currently 25 and 24. You would hope for them they could drop to a top 10 pick, especially if they move on from Jordan and if they move on from Will Williams. But then they're going to have to take back the Shumpert deal. They're going to have to take back Tristan Thompson's contract. You're already paying Tobias Harris a boatload of money. You're paying Boban Marjanovic, but he won't matter too much. It's only $7 million a year. But maybe you could probably flip Tobias Harris. He's definitely got a lot of value that teams would pay. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm stumbling over my words. Pay a premium price for. Well, not a premium price for, but very good player. But now you have Gallinari. You signed him for 3 years. I don't know what their direction is. It makes no sense. Because we thought, okay, they signed Tedosic, Milos or Milos. They traded Chris Paul because they didn't think they were going to bring him back. So now you have Tedosic, you have Lou Will, or he'd come off the bench, and then you have Gallinari, Griffin, Jordan. That's an 8th seed or 7th seed that it looks like they were going for. And now, Tedosic got hurt. Lou Williams is coming off the bench, and now this happens. Gallinari, I think, has been hurt. So yeah, I guess they're in full tank mode for either maybe they value Marvin Bagley over Blake Griffin, or they really want that. But wow. Oh my god. Yeah, this is basically, I saw something on Twitter, it's basically the Pistons have what the Clippers just have. DeAndre Jordan, kind of a one-dimensional offensive player like Drummond, a good defender, good shot blocker, good rebounder, kind of what DeAndre Jordan is and Andre Drummond. They're similar players, so it's going to be the same thing. So maybe we've already seen what they've had before. But yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe this trade has happened. It makes no sense. Yeah, everyone is blowing up on Twitter right now. Oh my god. Yeah, Pistons definitely won this trade. People were saying that the Clippers won. I personally don't think so. I personally don't. I don't know. I would say the Pistons won this trade, but that's just my initial reaction. I don't know. The only reason I'm saying that the Pistons won this trade, maybe the talent and the contracts won't work out for them, but that is in tremendous value for Blake Griffin. I know Tobias Harris was making $17 million a year, which is a good contract, but I don't know. I think personally, the Clippers won. Not the Clippers. The Pistons won this trade. You're getting an all-star type player, top 5 power forward in the league, for basically somebody who had playing a power forward who was not a top 5 power forward. You gave up Avery Bradley, who you weren't going to bring back anyway. You traded Marcus Morris. You basically flipped Marcus Morris, Tobias Harris, at first round pick, and Boban Marjanovic for Blake Griffin, if you want to look at it like that. If you want to be, I don't know, if you want to look at it a crazy way. So yeah, Avery Bradley meant nothing to them, I guess, because I know he was either going to get traded one, or he was going to be traded one, or he was going to not be signed at the end of the year. But now, wait, for the Clippers, I think it's a 60-day or 30-day, but I think 30 days from now or 60 days from now, it's going to bring us past the trade deadline. Could they try to flip Avery Bradley? Or I don't think they're going to buy him out, but could they try to flip Avery Bradley? I know some teams will give up a young player that are trying to, like, defend for a title. Maybe the Thunder will give up, like, Terrence Ferguson, or, like, the Cavs will give up, I don't know about the Brooklyn pick, but maybe you throw them DeAndre Jordan and Avery Bradley, and they'll give you the Brooklyn pick for that, because maybe you value Bradley more than Lou Williams. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting, so I need you guys to let me know in the comments who won this trade. I personally think it was the Pistons. I keep saying Clippers. I think it was the Pistons, but well, we're going to have to see how this pans out. I think that maybe this is the right decision for the Clippers, but I feel like you could have got loads more value for Blake Griffin, because I feel like some team would pay a premium price, and like, or you could at least guarantee yourself a top 10 pick, because you have no idea where this Pistons pick is going to end up. You have no idea, and basically, Tobias Harris is 25. Hey, if you want to build around him, that's perfectly fine, but you don't know where that first round pick is going to end up. Bradley might not even be on the Clippers next year, and Morjanovic. But yeah, that's going to be for me. Thank you everyone for watching. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy my recap on this. Let me know your comments or your thoughts in the comments below. I definitely want to hear them. So that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. See you guys next video. Peace.